Under the vast sky, a sun-kissed meadow stretches endlessly, teeming with life. Milo, a tiny gray mouse, darts nervously through the towering grasses. Milo's burrow offers comfort and plenty, but I pace with inner turmoil. I nibble at a seed, but my expression remains unsatisfied. I infiltrate the farm porch, drawn by the irresistible lure of forgotten cake crumbs. Ignoring all caution, I gorge myself, cramming my cheek pouches until they bulge. You can't eat it all at once. No point in having more than you need. I dismiss his words, my appetite knowing no bounds. At sunset, Milo struggles towards his burrow, his paws overflowing with the day's harvest, a poignant symbol of his tireless pursuit. He collapses into his mossy bed, surrounded by bounty. Yet, an echoing emptiness remains etched on his face, a stark contrast to his physical fullness. Even in slumber, Milo's whiskers twitch restlessly, revealing the futility of his efforts to fill the void within. Inside Milo's burrow, the air hangs heavy with the aroma of old grains, fruit, and earth. I whisper to myself, fearing the coming days. Milo meticulously rearranges his hoard of food, a cracked walnut resting among the piles of grains and seeds. In the cramped burrow, Milo questions, what if it's not enough? What if the others come looking? What if the weather turns? In a vibrant meadow, amidst the symphony of nature, Milo scurries frantically, his every move a stark contrast to the surrounding abundance. He stops abruptly, glancing at the sky with a worried expression, as if sensing an impending threat. Weeks later, the once lush meadow lies parched and desolate under a glaring sky, with Milo venturing into the arid expanse. He stops atop a hillock, his gaze sweeping over the withered berry bushes and drooping flowers, a stark testament to the relentless drought. His eyes narrow as he stares towards the farmhouse, sensing an unsettling quiet that amplifies his growing unease. Milo sits amidst his hoard, the sight of it failing to bring him comfort. The earlier anxiety has morphed into a deeper sense of dread. He touches a withered leaf, the sound amplified in the silence. The scene underscores his growing realization that his hoarding has been in vain. Under the parched sky, Milo meticulously arranges sunflower seeds, oblivious to the unusual silence of his neighbors. The field mice dart past, their usual cheerful greetings replaced by nervous glances. The hedgehog's absence amplifies the growing sense of unease. Milo lies in his burrow, the dim light casting long shadows across the ceiling of roots. She could have asked. It's not my job to feed everyone. Milo's voice echoes in the empty space. I emerge from my burrow to see a squirrel collapse beneath the oak tree, its chest barely rising. The squirrel's glazed eyes reflect the desperation of the drought. I recall trading acorns with the squirrel, our laughter now a ghost under the silent tree. Milo returns to the stores and breaks off a sliver of dried fruit. My paw trembles slightly, caught in the shadows of a moral dilemma. I emerge, fruit in paw, only to find emptiness where once there was life. The squirrel vanishes, leaving behind only remnants of what was, a stark reminder of absence. I collapse, the offering of fruit slipping from my grasp, a symbol of unfulfilled intentions and lost chances. The landscape stretches out, a panorama of desolation, each shadow a testament to actions not taken. Milo sits amid his vast hoard, the moonlight painting the scene with cold, silver shadows. He stares at the unappealing food, the grains dusty and the berries shriveled. He realizes the food is ugly, and that he's not really full. His tiny shoulders begin to shake as he weeps silently. Milo lies motionless, gazing up at the ceiling of roots. His whiskers twitch slightly, betraying a flicker of unease. The hoard, once a source of pride, now appears as meaningless clutter. Milo remembers the first hazelnut, once a symbol of triumph, now dry and hollow. Milo emerges from his burrow, gazing upon the meadow bathed in the pale morning light. A faint scratching draws his attention to a beetle struggling on its back. Milo rights the beetle, watching as it scurries away. A warmth floods Milo, a lightness of heart returning after a long absence. Milo sits at the border of his meager hoard, a collection of humble treasures. He reconsiders each item's worth, remembering the risks and efforts. Regret flickers across Milo's face as the weight of his choices settles upon him. Milo approaches a clearing near an old hollow log, clutching dried berries and a curled leaf. Milo's paws tremble slightly as he gently sets the berries on the ground. Milo retreats, leaving the offering in the soft, golden hush of the sunset. In the meadow's shadows, eyes peer out, unseen. a field mouse emerges, followed by a companion, a shrew, and a bird with a broken wing, each step measured with care. Silently, I watch their cautious, grateful movements as unshed tears sting my eyes, a blend of regret and the burden of an unlived life. Before dawn paints the sky, Milo stirs, driven by an urge not to hoard, but to seek. He offers seeds to a vole with a limp and shares water with a grounded robin, each act a silent promise of aid. He reveals to young mice the secrets of the forest floor, guiding them to sustenance hidden beneath the leaves. In each act of giving, Milo finds a profound tranquility, a satisfaction that surpasses any feast. In the meadow, a gentle breeze whispers secrets through the tall grass as animals watch Milo the mouse with a mix of awe and suspicion. Whispers of Milo's transformation ripple among the creatures. The mouse who once hoarded now guides a blind mole, tiny paws leading the way. Milo offers a glistening water droplet on a leaf to a weary hedgehog mother, her newborns nestled close, while skeptical eyes watch from afar. He places plump berries and juicy grubs for the elderly and frail, digging new burrows for those too weak, his sharp claws a symbol of newfound compassion. It's already enough. Milo sits quietly by a dying tree, beside an old, nearly blind rabbit, sharing a moment of somber stillness. The rabbit, senses heightened, questions Milo, "Why do you help now, little mouse?" Milo responds with newfound understanding, "Because helping makes the hunger stop in ways food never did." The rabbit concludes with ancient wisdom, "Then you've learned what most forget. We are not fed by food alone." Milo stands at the entrance of his burrow, his nose twitching as he catches the scent of rain on the breeze. Gray clouds darken the sky, and the first raindrops fall. Yet Milo remains, finding solace in the cool, cleansing rain. As the rain washes over him, a sense of forgiveness washes over Milo, and the meadow begins to bloom anew. Milo works with a newfound dedication, planting seeds and mending burrows, filling the meadow with cheerful songs. Laughter echoes through the meadow, a sound of freedom and joy, despite aching paws and hunger. The gnawing emptiness fades, replaced by hope, kindness, and a deep connection to the community. Milo lives among many, sharing in their collective joy, abandoning the lonely abundance beneath the oak. Under a vast starlit sky, Milo sits alone, a solitary guardian of his precious hoard of seeds and nuts. The scent of damp earth and burgeoning life fills the night as Milo's worry deepens, suspicion clouding his gaze. Inside the cramped, dusty burrow, Milo sorts through his hoard, eating a seed without pleasure. Pip timidly peeks inside, his hungry eyes reflecting hesitation. Milo glares at Pip, clutching his hoard protectively. Under a canopy of twinkling stars, Milo and Pip share a piece of bread in silent companionship. Pip savors the taste, his eyes sparkling with delight. Milo watches, a gentle smile gracing his lips. "Why did you stop hoarding?" Pip asks, his voice soft in the stillness. Milo responds, a hint of regret in his tone. "Because I was so busy collecting things that I forgot how to feel the world around me." Milo and Pip laugh, filling the sunny meadow with joy as they gather berries together. They share the berries with the meadow's creatures, the squirrel accepting the gift delicately. A robin chirps its gratitude, its song weaving through the gentle breeze. Milo, at peace, understands that sharing brings more joy than hoarding.